Chat, here we go. We got ourselves another match. A match of a type that we haven't done in a long time. A next-gen match. A 1v1 with two players who are under 15 years old, but not only are they under 15 years old, they're nowhere near 15 years old. This is Fast and Scrzbbles. Fast we've had on a few times in the past, has been rated as high as top 10 in 1v1 and is dropping out ever since then, but still a top player. Just hasn't been focused on ones quite as much. He is 13 years old now, still a couple years off potential RLCS, and you can see he's still a very talented player as he takes an air dribble through the air. He does get it taken away, but it gets taken away by a solid player in his own right. This is Scrzbbles. I believe it's pronounced Scrzbbles as if the Z were an I, but I actually haven't heard anyone say it out loud. Scrzbbles is a 12-year-old player just like Fast. Now, we've never had, I think Fast is the only 12-year-old player we've ever had on before. Scrzbbles is now the second. Fast was impressive the way he would play. We'll see if Scrzbbles can do the same. Scrzbbles has recently reached rank 1 in the threes leaderboard. This was last season, so it wasn't just one of those memes where somebody reaches it shortly after the reset and then tries to claim they were rank 1. Scrzbbles got it, I believe, last season. I think he held it late last season, which is pretty impressive. Goes to show that he is certainly capable of joining the scene in, 3 years. It's going to be a while, but we like to see the future of RLCS, and it does seem like we're watching here if these guys stick with it, but you never really know. It's such a long time before they'll actually have a chance to play.
My money's on Fast for this one. Love you, Feer7.
Yo, thank you, Vitul. Yeah, I do think that Fast is probably the favorite. Right now, Fast is getting a little over-aggressive. He's handed over a few free goals for Scrzbbles, but he has dictated the entire game at the start. Scrzbbles has just been kind of reacting to the plays that Fast is making. Fast is going to take this through the air again. Can he get the reset? He does, but he can't get it over the top of Scrzbbles, and there's been just a little bit missing on each one of these attempts so far that has resulted in a fairly easy save. If he could just clean that up ever so slightly, he's going to start to become unstoppable on these air dribbles. He's taking it through the air once again. A great flip to just catch the ball, but it's all about the finish. Right now, Fast has 10-cent finishes for the $1 million setups. He needs to find a way to either 50 on the goal line with Scrzbbles or even just get the resets over the top, but that's harder to do. I think he can find a way to clean up the 50s and even turn those dribbles into something of a good attack. Right now, the long shot has just got him tied up. Scrzbbles felt like he was shadowed in a good position, but he was not close enough to cover the net. Scrzbbles, he has the angle. Fast didn't realize it. I didn't either. Didn't think he was in that much trouble. Scrzbbles' air dribble didn't really lead to much. Fast thought he had time to go pick up the corner boost and get back to the play. Instead, he left the net open. Scrzbbles trying to clear into his far corner. Not able to. As Fast instead launches up to himself. He's going to hand over possession right back, though. Now Scrzbbles in the air. Shot early. That's going to be able to be reacted to by most defenders in 1v1, especially these fast twitch youngsters who are so good at controlling their car in this game. Right now, Scrzbbles is up 1, but I would say that Fast has played the better game so far, which is interesting to say. I think just a little bit of cleanup from Fast, and he should be able to take over the game with the 2 minutes he has left. He almost left the net open again, and Scrzbbles might have been able to make the deficit unreachable, but there's the flick and the third. He'll tie it up. I have a feeling that Fast has not felt worried yet so far in this game. Sometimes you can get the sense that even though you're losing a game, you know it's still yours to win, and I would actually say that was the case with Fast. We're tied up now. You never know what Scrzbbles might do to get more into this game. Fast once again, a win on the kickoff. His first possession leads to nothing, so Scrzbbles will get some open field, and I'd like to see an outplay from him here if we want to see a solid series going forward, because right now he's only been able to farm counterattacks on fast, boneheaded mistakes. Fast gonna bail on this dribble. Where are they from? They are both from the U.S. Or at least they play on USE servers. I actually don't know where Scrzbbles is from. I know Fast is from the Maryland, I believe. I don't know where Scrzbbles is. He is going to pop this over the top of Fast, but he can't recover back in time. As the clock winds down, I think this does favor Scrzbbles. He should be comfortable in the air. A three's main, the reset, the musty. Fast gets to save. Both these guys have left just a little bit of power off the end of the play, and that kind of power that they need in order to make sure the ball crosses higher than a single jump. Fast can't get the doomsy, because if a defender can just sit on the ground and make the save without jumping, they're going to be able to handle it with ease. And as soon as one of these guys can get that up off the ground, almost an own goal by Scrzbbles, 30 seconds left to go. It does feel like next goal is going to be the early series lead. Fast to the sidewall. He wants to take to the air dribble. He's cleaned them up so far. He had a couple mistakes early. This reset is going to be the first as he air dribbles and scores a fourth. Scrzbbles was thinking about maybe trying to challenge high, but Fast actually didn't take it all the way near the ceiling. So Scrzbbles forced back down to the ground. Try to react to the reset, and he can't. So now he is down one, but a great delay kickoff gets him a possession of his own. I don't think he can air dribble this one. And Fast, I like this. Challenging to close the distance, because it was going to be a really awkward setup for Scrzbbles, but now Fast, low boost on the goal line. Scrzbbles flick, he needs to get a really tight angle and a much tougher shot than that if he wants to tie up this game. It is going to be a Fast game number one win as we head to game two. Game two, Fast and Scrzbbles. Right now, the onus is on Scrzbbles to find some offense, if you ask me. He's going to once again start without possession off this first kickoff of game number two. Fast with tons of space. The bounce dribble, the soft shot, far too early. He could have held onto that bounce dribble much longer. Had to get a little bit closer to the defender before making the move, and Scrzbbles is in a much better spot on his hook shot. He misses wide, but it actually had a chance of getting past Fast had it been on target. This drop should be saved. Fast, very patient to not jump. Save it on the goal line. Didn't pick up this 100 boost, so that will be a huge difference in this possession. Actually, maybe baited Scrzbbles in to thinking he was better off than he really was. Now Fast is stolen the corner boost. Scrzbbles bumped. I don't know if he's going to be able to make it back. He won't. Fast will score first once again. Delay kickoff from Scrzbbles. Wave dash kickoff. It's taken off the map as he's not able to get to the play in time. Ooh, Fast was not looking for the ball. He was just locked in on Scrzbbles. Wanted to demo him through the play, but Scrzbbles single jump, whether he saw that coming or not. Maybe he was just using the single jump to take the ball out of Fast's way anyways. Yeah, a couple almosts for Scrzbbles as he bangs one off the post again. He needs to find the correct pace of play when he gets a possession, because he keeps mixing up these really quick touches that when they should be slow, and slowing down plays, maybe he can afford to go fast. Right now, Fast booming one top shelf. Those are the kind of shots we just haven't seen from Scrzbbles yet. He's just too fast. Yeah, there's the first joke. You're always going to get one. That's probably the first joke I read. I bet you there's a couple more. Fast to third. And I got to say, this was the kind of trend I was seeing even in the last game that was close down to the wire. Still felt like Fast was fully in control, and he's cleaned up the mistakes, and right now has a completely clean slate. Scrzbbles unable to find the double. Will steal the back corner boost. Might be able to catch Fast out. Great speedy jump by Fast. Make sure he got a touch. He's going to hand over a full field and 100 boost for Scrzbbles. Nice outplay. Baited Fast in, making him think he could challenge. And there is a solid outplay for Scrzbbles. What rank are these kids? Yeah, they're top 100. Right now, they're not both rated in the top 100 in ones, just to be fully transparent, but Fast has been as high as top 10 for an extended time in the past, and Scrzbbles was recently ranked 1 and 3. So definitely, you know, SSL if that's what you're asking. But even higher than that, top 100 is a more accurate representation of just how good they are. In fact, Scrzbbles is somebody that I see all the time in ranked lobbies. This is another one of those situations where Fast just handed over a free net. So if Fast is going to start doing that again, then Scrzbbles will get back in this game. But I've seen Scrzbbles in other ranked lobbies when you watch pros play ranked. And that's what's really interesting, is you end up sometimes spotting upcoming players that way just by watching enough pro ranked. Right now, Fast on the slow play. Scrzbbles just pre-jumping and outplaying himself. He never stood a chance. As he lands to the ground with his car facing that direction, he's never going to be able to make a play on the ball. He wasn't even landing facing towards Fast. He was faced towards that near corner where Fast certainly isn't going to be taking the ball. No reason to cover that position. Scrzbbles was... Fast was top 2 in ones. Oh, did he really get as high as top 2? I thought it's been a while since Fast has been playing the ones leaderboard. I felt like it could have been as long as a couple seasons. Fast all the way from his back corner. I don't think he got that reset. So he have to try and make it work with the low 50 and doesn't. So he leaves an open net. Oh, his top 2 peak. Gotcha. Yeah, the highest he's ever been. But that probably was at least a couple ranked seasons ago, I would think. Scrzbbles. Ooh, almost got a 0 boost shot. Couldn't get around the ball in time for the right angle. And I'm not sure what Fast is hoping to do here. He's got all the boosts in the world, and he just launches the ball away from himself. Just hands Scrzbbles a free possession, and Scrzbbles is going to use it. A great outplay on the ground. And Scrzbbles has finally started to find some offense of his own instead of just what's been handed to him by Fast. I like that fake as he chips the ball up, making it seem like he might try and carry it, but just falls back down to the ground, and the catch and pop over the top of Fast. Fast just got a reset on the ball. That's the new meta. The flip reset kickoff meta. Coming to a 1v1 game near you. Oh my goodness, Scrzbbles. That ball was getting cleared in front of his net. He almost just slammed it a million miles an hour in, but he did hit it off the post. So we're just going to go ahead and say that he was 5-head and knew what he was doing. He gets another save. Fast on the bounce dribble. Scrzbbles is actually positioned really well. You could tell by the way Fast was setting that up. He wanted to hook shot it behind Scrzbbles, but Scrzbbles did a good job of gluing himself to that post where Fast would have been shooting it, and so just discouraged Fast from even trying, which is great positioning in net by Scrzbbles. Hasn't been able to pick up his own corner boost, though. Needs to find a way to get out of here. Fast is going to steal the 100 once again. Scrzbbles going to have to try and find a way out with only pads, and I don't know if he's done so. In fact, he almost let the net open. Great pre-flip for the save. He's going to use that moment to pick up 100. He needs to take possession soon if he wants to have a chance at scoring, or he just needs a really solid counterattack as soon as he's able to gain control. It's a really great soft touch on the back wall to make sure he has control, and unfortunately, a touch slightly too strong as he catches the ball. Means Fast will take control once again. Fast just sending it high, looking to buy himself some time to steal the corner. Nice demo. Scrzbbles has to find a way to get this up and keep it up. I don't think he's going to get to the wall. Nope. Fast up 2-0. Scrzbbles finding some offense, but not quite enough, as Fast takes the early lead. Game number 3. Scrzbbles is going to have to learn quickly if he wants to come back in this series. And it's not going to help that he starts off going down 1-0. Am I west or east? I'm west. I'm Arizona. I queue west and east in ranked, if that's what you're talking about. Fast. Another completely open net left for Scrzbbles. Scrzbbles should count his lucky stars that Fast has given him so many of these. Feer is currently top 30 on the Tunes leaderboard. Wait, no. No. Are one of these guys top 30? Is that what you're saying? Yeah, I got ranked in 1s and 2s so far this season. I had a little bit extra time today, so I played a couple ranked games. Can you guys believe that? But because I got reset, I'm still only champ 3. Scrzbbles, air dribble bump, and a second. Fast. Didn't want to challenge. Tried to swing wide. Essentially be able to avoid the bump. But instead, made his recovery back to the ball completely readable because of how wide he went. He had only one place he could come back. Scrzbbles, I don't think he got that reset right. That was way too awkward of a wheel touch on the ball. This net, not going to be open. Good recovery, but the boost is stolen. Huge retreat from Fast. I felt like he could have put more pressure on the ball and not letting Scrzbbles out of his own corner. But now Scrzbbles has a possession. Big challenge. Got Scrzbbles to get that single jump. And it's the little things in this game that you have to notice. Fast doesn't do that. Scrzbbles gets a much better offensive attempt that time around. Instead, just that slight fake got Scrzbbles to basically give up on that possession by single jumping when he shouldn't have. And then Fast takes control and retakes the lead. Saw you were on and surprised it wasn't a private match. Yeah, I usually just get my GC rewards every season, and that's about it. Last season, I had to do it last second. I barely got them because I just didn't play. Fast, a fourth. That's why we did that stream where I regained my 1s rank, because I just needed to farm free, what's it called? Rewards wins. Ooh, Fast. Baiting Scrzbbles into a challenge as he flips off the ball. He might have even gotten a reset on this as he came off the ball. Not that he really needed it. 5-2. Seems like it could be a clean sweep. The absolute veteran of the game, ancient, wise player, 13-year-old Fast, right now is showing how it's done to the 12-year-old Scrzbbles. Nice flick. Dr. Known next. I'll look into Dr. Known. Potentially do Dr. Known. Thoughts on this insane major so far? We'll talk a little bit more about the major after the game as well. But major's been awesome. I've been able to watch the whole thing, which has been nice. Fast. He's got an opening and got a 6th. Scrzbbles is 12, yes. I believe, Chad, did somebody say Scrzbbles has been in like a Sunless video or someone's video? Is that right? Has he been in some popular YouTuber's video recently? Scrzbbles, reset for the corner. Fast is going to say no. Almost able to come out with a clip at least, despite the fact that it looks like he won't be getting a game win, but Fast isn't going to have any of that. Scrzbbles can't get the reset on the goal line and is not going to get the friendly bounce either. Fast ready. Look at these wall dashes. Oh my goodness. Fast absolutely kept himself in this play. He might get a goal from it. Scrzbbles pops it high and oh, Fast missed. That was what needed to be in. And in fact, he probably just left the net open as well. That was going to be an impressive set of wall dashes that almost turned in for a goal. That's the risk you take when you are operating on 0 boost and relying on your mechanics to get you back into the game. What up, Zapatos? I think he's 4 years younger than me. Blows my mind. Remember when you were next gen? Yeah, I know. We got to see. Ramos and Kaliers are no longer next gen. Evo's no longer next gen. Daniel's no longer next gen. Astro, there's tons of players. I mean, everybody's out of the next gen sphere. We got to do another next gen to see who's the best of the youngsters. Look at this shot. Maybe it's Fast. Maybe we already know the answer. Fast has played in a couple different next gens, and he's still looking really solid. This time he gets the reset from directly underneath the ball, and Scrzbbles just didn't have faith. He must have been challenging like Fast wasn't going to get it, because there was no reason to meet him that far out from the net, right? He could just react to whatever Fast does on the goal line. The only reason to come out is if he's just sure that Fast didn't get the reset. Then he might as well just come out and steal it. But he was wrong. Another counter in a fifth. If you guys saw, anybody you guys watched Reddle's YouTube, sometimes Reddle's uploads videos of him playing ones against Daniel. And the most recent one has looked kind of like this 1v1 so far, where Fast is just trying to get these clips and constantly on offense. But if he doesn't score, then Scrzbbles will just take it the other way into an open net. That's exactly how the Daniel versus Reddles game went. You want to see Chicago play ones? He played ones against Dries. That's the last time I remember him playing ones on Johnny's stream. No TRK versus AJ show match? No, AJ had the problems with United, so he wasn't able to get here on time. Nice save by Fast. Couple fakes from Scrzbbles. Now he's going to go for a triple touch off the back wall, but Fast is just hovering there. I think it's still going to be a goal, though. Great dribble. Let's watch this from Fast's perspective as he tries to camp inside the net. He's waiting for this ball to finally cross over. He does get a save, just not a good enough save to get the ball out of here. So, hey, 18 seconds. Scrzbbles needs to clutch up because he needs to not only send us into overtime, but win another 3 games after that. It's a late kickoff from both of them. Scrzbbles actually does get possession. This flick could be popped into the net. It is 7-7. Maybe we're counting our eggs just a little bit too soon. This series is not over, and a single game win could be the spark for a comeback from the newbie, the youngster. So much younger than his opponent. Fast air dribble, pops it over the top of Scrzbbles. Scrzbbles recovery, and he flew past the play. There was a chance for him to get the save, but Fast says no. He can't get the read. He throws the GGs. A valiant fight. Lots of these games ended close. I would say game 2 was probably the biggest blowout that Scrzbbles just made look close at the end, but the other games were close all the way through. Fast is going to win the sweep against Scrzbbles.